body isn't the problem. The system is.
Nope, you're the problem. Guys, I know. Today was a choppy day. We look at the 15-minute chart, it's up and down, up and down. It was like a boring porno flick. Just one style, one position, just missionary up and down, not much action. Oh man, it was like a jackrabbit, man. I mean, what can Uncle say except that we got to look at the context, right? All I can do, I'm a price action reporter. All I can do is report to you guys what happened and then give you guys my thoughts on what can happen next. And I tell you, what does Uncle think's gonna happen next? I think that tomorrow, and I could be wrong. Guys. And if I'm wrong, you guys can tear me up in the comment section. I'll understand. But I think tomorrow is not gonna be a chop day. I think it should come in the form of a decent body size candle. You see how Wednesday candle is, how it has a nice body red candle. I think tomorrow we're gonna get a nice body red candle as well, okay? But I just don't know if it's gonna be to the upside or to the downside, okay? But here's why I say it. Well, we got this big body red candle followed by a gap down doji, okay? Obviously, it looks like it's forming a morning star pattern, right? This is the morning star pattern here, as you guys can see. You see the big body red candle followed by a gap down doji. Well, we got to see what the third candle is going to be. So if it is going to be a morning star, we can see here that the third candle is usually a big body green candle, so we can get a pop to the upside. Now the problem, listen to me now, before the bears tear me a new one. The problem with this is that the morning star pattern is a very well-known pattern, and we are trading in a manipulated market, okay? If you guys know about the composite, man, look up the composite, man. It's good information there. You guys know that we are trading in a manipulated market, okay? Market telegraphs their movement, but sometimes they like to play tricks and they like to trap you, right? And, well, I'd say this. If a lot of people are looking at the morning star pattern and they're looking at this chart and they're expecting a big green day tomorrow, what do you think the market makers are going to do? Are they going to play it out as everyone expects? Or are they going to flip the script on us? And that's where the problem comes in. Is the pattern going to play out? The pattern that's developing, which looks like a morning star pattern? Or is the market makers going to decide to flip the script on us? And that is where the trouble is, okay? Because we just don't know. Here's the good news. The good news with sheep style trading is you don't have to know the future. You don't have to know the future, okay? All you got to know is the levels, the setups, and then you can trade it unbiasedly in the presence, okay? So, with that being said, I believe that tomorrow is going to be a decent sized day. Either a big green body candle or a big red body candle, okay? The only way Uncle would be wrong is if we get a chop day. And if we get a chop day, it's going to suck. It's going to suck for all of us, especially if you're a day trader. Okay, but if we get a decent body candle tomorrow, then we're gonna have a nice tradable day, and it's very important we know the levels. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna start off with the bear case scenario. Okay, obviously you guys see on Uncle Chart is this chart here that we are still within this bear flag. The island reversal still didn't invalidate yet. For it to invalidate, the gap needs to get filled, which is around 564. SPY got very close to testing that today, but it didn't quite get there. So bulls still have a sliver of hope, okay? With that being said, if bears can break down the fib level 566.4, and if they can break down 564 tomorrow, I would be bearish. Below 564, in my opinion, bears are in control for two reasons. Reason number one, we break down the bear flag. And reason number two, we fill the gap and we break down the gap area, which would invalidate the island reversal. Not to mention that both the 20 and the 5 daily moving average showed some selling pressure today. Okay, so bears are going to need to continue to do that. Show some selling pressure around those moving averages. Break down 566.4 and especially break down 564 to break down the bear flag and break down the gap fill area to invalidate the island reversal, the bullish island reversal. If it gets invalidated, that means it's bearish. Okay, that's the bear case scenario, bears. I hope you enjoyed that one. Be ready to react. Okay, now, this is the bull case scenario. Bears, if bulls recapture the 20 daily moving average and the 5 daily moving average, you guys, if you're holding short, you may want to cut loss. If we gap up tomorrow and start pushing up, clearing resistance level, that morning star pattern for that third candle could be playing out. All right. Okay. I just want us to be prepared. I don't know if it's going to go up. I just want us to be prepared. And if it does decide to go up, it needs to stay above 566.4, clear both 568 and 570. Above 570, we can retest the 200 daily moving average around 574-ish and the fib level around 575.3-ish. And then the top of the bear flag is around 579 to the 580 area, guys. So those are the targets for the bull case. And it'll only be possible if we clear 568 and 570. All right, guys. How do we do it? We use the 15-minute chart. All right, like today, for example, I had that 566.4 level. We broke down on the 15-minute chart and hit 565 instantly. I had a 565 level. Recaptured 565. It bounced off 565. Recaptured 566.4. Recaptured 568 on the 15-minute chart. And then it went ahead and hit my 570 level. Went a little higher. And then we had a false breakout right there where it broke back below the 570 level. Gave us nice level to level. We'll hit 560, bounce, back tested 570, rejected, dropped down lower, hit 566.4, and then that's where it consolidated. That's the fib level right there. Okay, so you want to use the 15-minute chart tomorrow. All right, so yes, I am expecting a big move tomorrow. You can see it with SPY, how it looks like a morning star pattern. I don't know if it's going to be a big body green candle or will the market makers flip the script. Either way, I think it's going to be a nice move. All right, so be ready for that. Triple Q, big body red candle followed by, well, it looks more bearish, to be honest with you. It looks more bearish. I had this little mini downtrend line that broke back below that. Yeah, as long as below 482.5, I would be bearish in favor 470. What's that level? 479. Oopsies. 1 sec. That's 479. Yeah, 479. 482.5. Below that, bearish breakdown 481. 479 would be a target. That's a fib level. And it's also the bottom of my bear flag. So below 479, guys, bears would be in full control. All right. Now, in order to invalidate this breakdown here, this false breakout setup, it looks like off that blue trend line, it'll need to recapture 42.5 and recapture the fib level at 44. If we do, 488 or higher in play. If we gap above those levels, guys, watch out for that morning star pattern. We could get that bounce to the upside. 488, 490, 492 will all be in play above 42.5 and 484. Okay, guys? Tesla, wow. What kind of candle? That's a really long wick, man. It was a nice bounce to the upside, and it was a very beautiful move to the downside. I just don't see how you can't make money with this ticker symbol. But either way, 273.6 is once again the level to watch. Above it, we can get a bounce up to 275, 280, 285 or higher. All right. If we get below 273.6 and 272, then we can finally get that bounce. Now, we had some strong selling pressure. Let's see if we can continue and push Tesla low. It has to break down 273.6, 272 and 270. If it does, 268, 266.4, 265, 262, 260 and 258.4 will all be in play. I think it can drop a lot lower, maybe go fill the gap around 248. Uncle's talking funny, but we'll see, guys. Know the levels, know the setups, and you trade it unbiasedly. Speaking of morning star pattern, look at that big body red candle followed by a gap down into a doji. With the doji, will they flip the script or will they let the pattern play out? Is the question, guys. If they're going to let the pattern play out, you want to see a gap up. You want to see 113 and 115 clear. If it does, guys, it's going to be a beautiful move to the upside. 118, 119.5 or higher would be in play. If they flip the script and they do not let the pattern play out, either they can make it chop between the 113 and the 111 level, or they just break down 111 to put the gap fill around 109-ish, 107, and the fib level at 105.8, all in play to the downside. I'm excited for tomorrow, guys. I really hope I'm right about getting a move. Okay, I don't care if it's to the upside, to the downside. We trade sheep style, baby. Bah! Let's move to coin. Coin looks bearish too. Coin looks bearish to me. Let's see if they can turn it around tomorrow. But if they don't, I have support at 187 and 185.8. Those levels fail, guess what? More downside incoming. 184, 180. I think we drop a lot lower down to the 177 or lower level. That would be targets. Now, if we can get a bounce, I need to see 190 recapture. 190, 192 recapture to put 194, 196, the fib level 197.6 and 200 plus back in play. I love coin. It's a really awesome volatile ticker symbol. Definitely tradable. Definitely tradable. All right, let's move on to the VIX. VIX getting a bounce here. Not a strong bounce, guys. I want to see a strong bounce. This is not a strong bounce, but it is a bounce, and I respect it as such. It's trying to clear that 18.6 level. It closed a tad bit higher above it, but I mean, if it could stay above 19.5 and 20.8 would be in play. If the VIX rises, volatility rises, oh, that's gonna be amazing. Okay, but if the VIX decides to drop, 17.7 is the level that needs to fail to push it lower down to 16.5 and 14.7. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This is what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember, you guys are the money magnets, and don't let nothing or nobody tell you otherwise. Money magnets, master traders, Uncle is out. Peace.